because of how it simplifies things for you, is to understand that your center of mass is the key to running fast. Like when I'm accelerating, I need to be striking under my center of mass that's back this way, right? And when, of course, I'm going to work myself up the top end mechanics. And when I'm clawing, when I'm coming forward with my foot, I need to strike under my hip, which is my center of mass. And so, like, being elite at body positioning and being elite at, understanding the muscles of sprinting, like, that's really what it boils down to. Man, you got to be strong enough to accelerate.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be, bouncy enough and coordinated enough and have enough rhythm in order to, get to your top end speed. And, the science shows that you can only hold top end speed for 10 meters before you start decelerating. And so, that's the track side of it. But when it comes to American football, like, this game is a game of ACL, decel, change of direction and agility. So a lot of the times, so many coaches spend so much time on max velo that they don't spend enough time on acceleration, which is such a big part in the game of American football. Starting and stopping, reacting to a stimulus. That's agility, right? And so, like, if you can't do that stuff,
I really can't remember where I got this from. I think it was a video that I watched like a long time ago, and it was, you don't run faster because you move like you can move your legs faster. You move faster because you can hit the ground harder. And I think that was a perfect example of, like, if you want to run faster, you have to attack the floor faster.
And it's like I'm telling you, like, Coach Richie Bean is the head track coach at Alabama State University, and he's won over 60 titles since he's been there. And there's a sprint coach there by the name of Justin Anderson. And then there's another coach there, Coach Alexis. He's the jumpers coach. And like, that staff is one of the best track staffs I've been around. And just being able to watch how they coach it and what they do. Like, even with, like, I would sit out at track practice sometimes and watch the sprinters practice. And so we had a sprinter that competed in the Olympic trials at 18. His name's Jamarian Stubbs. And when he hit the ground, like, it was just a different sound. Like, it sound like it has a sound.
It's a thud.
It is. It is. And it's so noticeable. The difference between elite speed guys and guys that are, trying to figure that part out, man, that impact into that ground is next freaking level, man. And it's like, even with football, like, those guys that are fast, it's a different sound when it hits that turf. And so it's teaching guys how to project their shoulders forward. It's teaching guys, like, how important hip flexor work is and your core is, especially your lower core in the sprint. It's being able to teach body positions and projecting and a hidden thing. And I hope everyone's listening to this, like, a hidden thing that people miss when teaching acceleration is that a lot of these athletes do not push off both feet. They only push off the front leg. And in pushing off that front leg only, like, you're leaving so much extra power from your back leg. And then, a lot of athletes are trying to cycle too fast. Like, they're not treating it like the piston that it needs to be during the acceleration phase. And so too many guys are coming out of the blocks, and their first step, their shin is too vertical, and they're popping straight up, and it immediately slows them down. And, once that slowdown happens, you're not going to run a good time. Like, you can tell when someone's going to be fast within their first 3 steps. Like, that. Right. And it's going to sound a certain way when you're attacking the ground with a violent intent to be fast. Like, everyone's not going to be fast, but you can help them be faster. Some people want the genetic lottery, right? But there's also, that's the importance of being able to record people and their starts and recording these things. And then, video analysis is important because, hey, this is what we're doing wrong right here. Let's let's fix this part of it, or let's slow down enough for us to be able to, correct our issues.
Mm-hmm.
And like, of course, like there are so many drills that people are using in order to, to teach speed. But speed to me is so simple. It's body position, it's rhythm, and it's strength. You can maintain, if you can get those three things down, you can have
Mm-hmm.
some pretty fast athletes.